Doctors in Kolkata took to streets in large numbers today, forming a human chain to protest against the rape and murder of a 31-year-old postgraduate trainee doctor at the state-run RG Kar Medical College and Hospital. This incident happened on the 9th of August and has sent shockwaves across the country. The tragic incident has sparked outrage not just in Kolkata but across the country, with medical professionals from various states joining in solidarity. Now, the CBI on Monday was granted permission to conduct the polygraph test of Sanjay Roy, who is the prime accused in this case. CBI officers also, for the fourth consecutive day on Monday, questioned the former principal of RG Kar Medical College, Sandeep Ghosh, in connection with their probe into the matter. Now, politics over this has also intensified, with the BJP asking for the resignation of the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, while the TMC has accused the BJP of politicizing the matter. West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose, meanwhile, has said that the state of West Bengal is no longer safe for women.
Continue at the RG Kar Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata, as well as in nationwide, regarding the heinous crime of rape and murder against this young trainee doctor at this very hospital. There's a lot of fake news also that's doing the rounds surrounding the case. I'm currently joined with a junior resident doctor right now, Dr. Shreya. Thank you so much for joining us. So, especially, talking about the fake news surrounding the case as well as the post-mortem reports. What is your understanding of it?
So, I'd specifically say that on day 2 or day 3 of investigation, when the case was under special investigation team, the Commissioner of Police, he with his investigation team, he had come to meet us. So, a few of us met him and we asked him relevant questions like, sir, why has this person been arrested, on what basis? So, are there any culprits anymore that you know? What is your take on this investigation? What are the updates that we should be knowing? So he gave us whatever he felt we needed to know. But besides that, we asked him that we wanted to see the post-mortem report. We wanted to see the CCTV footage. So what he told us, that he has handed over he or whoever is the concerned authority has handed over the post-mortem reports to the family, to the parents. And if we want to see it, we have to appeal to the Supreme Court. And otherwise, we cannot have access to it. That is not in their control, not in their power to give us. So, even till today, where we stand, we do not have the post-mortem report, and even till today, none of our representatives have seen or read the post-mortem report.
We are joined by Saurabh Gupta, my colleague who has been tracking this case from day one. Thank you, Saurabh, for joining us today. This is not limited to doctors anymore. Every day, a new section of the society is coming out in solidarity. Yesterday, we saw the football teams. Today, we saw the lawyers. So clearly, the city is angry, and the administration doesn't seem to be really it's not able to convince them about its narratives. Tell us, what is the administration really thinking, and what is the update on the CBI probe?
Well, couple of things. The city is definitely angry. That anger is justified. A brutal crime has taken place. Safety of women in this city, considered to be safe for women, is now in question. This crime took place at a place where she should have been secure, and therefore all that anger is justified. But what's happened also is that fake narratives and fake news has indeed taken over. So many fake narratives and misleading and false and patently false information all over social media, some of them actually shared by credible handles and credible faces. So that's added to the problem. The government hasn't really been able to, sort of reduce or manage that anger, because there have been some mistakes on part of the government. For example, reinstating the principal, just hours after his resignation. What was a tearing rush? That is something that even the courts have asked. But there are several other issues as well. There is also the talk now that, many of these protests are, at least what the TMC is saying is that these protests are hijacked by political forces, and that the demands from, range from resignation of Mamata Banerjee, to Mamata Banerjee stepping down. The government also says that in its on its part, what it has done is that it has brought about a new system, a new policy. It has also promised, washrooms and, like some of the demands that was put forward by the doctors. But yet there is considerable amount of anger, and there is also considerable amount of politics on the issue. Political, of course, forces have obviously taken over the issue, but the larger protests are still being run by the hospitals, the doctors, who actually have a stake in this, a huge stake in this, their own safety, their own security. And some of the comments from some of the ruling party politicians aren't really helping. Some loose talk has been made, even though the Trinamool today in the press conference said that some of those are angry reactions to some of the comments that have been made in the protests. But again, there have been 2 or 3 things that have really picked up: a false narrative or fake news campaign, political protests as well, and also what has happened on the other side is the doctors' protests, which really are genuine. There's a lot of genuine anger that is also being exhibited on the streets, and rightfully so.
Right. Thank you, Saurabh Gupta, for joining us for those critical details. Clearly, all of this happening at a time when the Supreme Court is all set to hear this case tomorrow. In fact, remember that the Supreme Court has already taken so motor cognizance of what happened in Kolkata, and it's all set to hear the case tomorrow. Moving on to more on this story, the resident doctors of BMC-run Sion Hospital in Mumbai on Monday held a silent protest to agitate against attacks on medical professionals. On Sunday, remember, a woman doctor was assaulted at the hospital by relatives of a patient. The incident coming in the midst of massive nationwide protests against the rape and murder of a postgraduate doctor in Kolkata's RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, something that we've been covering very intently. Doctors have demanded safety protocols be put in place. In fact, today across the country, several doctors who have stalled their services demanding better security, safety protocols were seen offering OPD services outside the premises of their hospitals. My colleagues Anuj from Mumbai and Shreya from Delhi have this report.
Till now, we have been hearing that no safety, no duty. But right now, outside Nirman Bhavan, the building that houses the Union Health Ministry, we can see the doctors seated here. They are giving OPD services. They're willing to give OPD services because they have been at an indefinite strike since August 12.
See, we want to tell the public and the government that the doctors are willing to give their services. They are ready. You give us the security. You have made this place extremely secure. There is barricading, there is police. We are sitting here, we are giving the services. Give such security to us in the hospitals, we will sit there and do the OPD.
A few hours ago here, a woman doctor was assaulted. So firstly, tell me, how is the mood in the hospital after that incident happened?
Everyone are agitated and everyone has the same demand that security should be demanded. We are not demanding something which is out of the box and something which can't be given. This is the basic thing which every law, administration and police which can be handled if handled properly. If government want to handle, they can handle it very properly. But main question is what is their intention. If intention is that everything can be done very properly.
They have been making a lot of promises so far, but actually there's nothing has been happening on the ground. You know, on top of Kolkata incident, we have another incident happening in Sion. We are dejected, we are furious, we are sad.
जो कोलकाता में हुआ वो तो हीनियस है ही, पर हम लोग सोच रहे थे कि मुंबई सेफ है. जो कोलकाता में हुआ वो वायलेंस यहाँ तक पहुँच रहा है. और आज फीमेल डॉक्टर्स दे आर नॉट सेफ इन द हाउस, आउटसाइड द हाउस, द हॉस्पिटल बीइंग द सेकंड होम ऑफ द फीमेल, बट वहाँ वो सेफ नहीं फील कर रही है. तो वो सेफ कहाँ है और उसके लिए बात करने के लिए कौन है, और अगर वो बात करती है तो उसकी आवाज़ कहाँ तक पहुँचती है. ये आउटरीच सबके लिए है. आज डॉक्टर्स के लिए बात करने के लिए कौन है. और ये सबको अभी लग रहा है कि ये एक डॉक्टर्स के ऊपर नहीं है पर एक सोशल भी मामला हो चुका है, क्योंकि ये सब जगह फैल रहा है. इट्स लाइक अ ग्लोबल पैंडेमिक.